my God. Cool. Cool. I don't even know where that ball went.
The rejections right now.
Welcome to the NLU Film Room. You have probably not seen much of me on this channel yet, but my name is Casey Landman. I am the merch dame here at No Laying Up. I am responsible for getting all the merch ideas out of our heads into the warehouse to your doors in a timely fashion. But today we are not talking merch. We are talking golf. More specifically, we are looking at my golf game, seeing where I can try to make some quick improvements to better my handicap. I have been playing for, many years. Currently sit at about a 20.5. My biggest struggles are getting out of bunkers, getting the pace of putts correct, getting the line of putts correct. Thrilled to be looking at that and everything else with a friend of the program, up close and personal, with resident NLU touring professional, Mr. Justin Hueber. Since there are plenty of disasters to clean up in my game, it is only right that today's episode of Film Room is being brought to you by SERVPRO, the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. SERVPRO has the pros to make any disaster like it never even happened. Let's get to it.
I've never got to watch you play. I've seen a couple videos of you hitting, and the swing is impressive. And in my opinion, someone that can swing it like that shouldn't be hovering around a 20. Like there's going to be things that we can do to call it clean up that mess, clean up the big numbers. And we're gonna, if it can start with putting. If you three putt a bunch, we're gonna try to focus on setup and speed control, and then hopefully allow for some more tap ins, less 5-6 footers that are, for you maybe 50-50, and get you in a range where you can be more comfortable and make those putts for par and bogey.
That would be amazing.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, it's actually a perfect one for me to watch.
Okay.
I think we can adjust the setup a little bit.
Okay.
You get a little far from it. If I grab your putter, you get a little far from it, and you get your hands really high, which is you're going to want to swing it towards kind of where, if I bring the putter in here, it swings easy. If I bring it out here, it wants to hook left.
Okay.
So if I can get you to get a little closer to it, and your right hand drop just a little bit to where this is kind of coming straight up your forearm.
Okay.
I think you'll have more putter control, and you'll prevent the kind of, call it the swipe left. It may help you to kind of hold the putter with just your right hand when you set up to it, to get the feel of control in that right hand.
There's more here.
Yeah, there you
go.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then just throw that left hand on, and that looks like you can make anything. It's a good stroke. See where your putter finishes?
Yeah.
It's locked in right there.
Yeah.
It's not swooped over by your left foot, kind of how the other ones were. Yeah. I think if you can kind of nail that today,
okay,
then your speed on the long one, if you go hit a long one, you're going to hit it more out of the center, and you're going to be able to judge your pace a lot more consistently.
I'm trying to break 90 consistently this year, so we want to try to do 45 or less.
Let's do it. Let's break 90. Let's break 45.
So we're playing from the forward tees. Yardage is about, I looked for 9. It's about 2,500.
25, 26.
Yeah. So, not too far forward, not too far back, but the forwards for here. So we're up to the right. So I'm trying to just keep it in the middle of the freaking fairway.
Yep. Just aim down
I'm
the middle.
aiming for like that V tree that's like way
That's
out there.
perfect.
Okay.
Aim it there and let it go.
Too far right. Hello, trees.
All right.
All right. Let's go.
Down
Let's
the right,
go punch
in the
something.
trees. We're gonna have to manufacture something here, and we're gonna try to get it back out and play.
Yes.
What's your initial thought here? What would you do?
So my initial thought is to take my 7-iron and kind of play it off my back foot with a closed face and just kind of get it up into the middle.
I love that.
Oh!
All right.
Oh, welcome to I Just Laugh at Bad Shots.
It's okay. So. You may, in that scenario, maybe you may have tried to just hit it too hard.
Too hard.
We just have to make sure your club face is square.
Yes.
If you put it back in your stance and the club face is open, it's going to shoot it right because of how your swing path will be. So if it's back in your stance, make sure that toe and heel match up, and the toe is not open. Really, the goal here is just to fly it over the cart path.
Yes.
Something low, chippy, and running it up.
Okay.
when I hit these,
Yeah.
I'm picking a spot in front of my ball. Call it maybe this little piece right there.
Okay.
And that is, I'm drawing a line there. That is my line that I want my ball to start on. That helps me set up to it with my feet square. And when it's back in your stance, that club face needs to be aimed at that little piece. And that's all you got to focus on.
Okay. Oh my God. Cool. Cool. I don't even know where that ball went.
The rejections right now, like 2 in a row.
We need SERVPRO badly.
Now we're in a pickle.
Now we're now.
we have reached a true pickle.
Now to that tree out there. Just get out there. Hallelujah.
We're out.
We're out.
We're out.
We're out.
Now let's go get it dialed from there.
Guys, we're gonna hold this for a 5.
That's the one fairway you missed all day.
Yeah.
And it led
to a disaster zone.
It led to a really big number, and we got in the trees.
Yeah.
We tried to get it out. We tried to play the smart shot,
Yes.
and sometimes you just don't execute. That's the reality of the game.
So 107 to it. 98 to the front. This is where I start to get in my head sometimes of like 107 is like in between my pitching wedge and my 9-iron.
All right.
And then it's like, okay, I'm better to be short here with the miss instead of long.
It's a great way to think. No, that's exactly how you want to think about it. What is if you flush a pitching wedge, what are you looking for it to go?
Like 100, 102.
Then that's the play here.
Okay.
I still want you precise in your target.
Yes.
Don't just say, I just want to hit it between the pin
and
whatever. See that little piece of grass that sticks up?
Okay, right in front here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's it.
Right.
A little right. Carry that bunker.
Now it's going to be right in it. Cool.
Let's go figure out the bunker.
Yeah, guys, we're getting all the disasters on one hole.
One goal here.
Get it
That's
out.
all you have to focus.
Get
it
out
on the green.
Yeah.
Well, walk me through a little bit of your process.
Typically on a sand shot, I always line up a little left and I have the club face open.
Perfect.
And try to remember to follow through and not stop when I hit the ball.
Exactly. You say you want it club face open, which is perfect. And when your speed is here, from here to here, the club head passes your hands. You don't want your finish to be this way in the bunker.
Okay.
You want the club head at the bottom to go ahead and exactly.
Like a pendulum,
it passes your hands. Exactly, just like that.
Okay.
You see how your feet originally are this way?
Yeah.
That last one you hit behind it and we're swiping left. That's why it didn't come out. Get more square.
Okay.
You can stand in my footprints. Get right here, and that's kind of your setup. You don't want your handle too far forward. Get it really neutral, and then
let it follow through.
Let it go through. Hit behind it, let the club go. There you go.
And we're way out.
Now watch me hit this one from the front. Which your strike in there is okay, but you can get down in the sand. Like don't be afraid to, because you're gonna use this part of your club. Mm-hmm. Get down in there, and that's what kind of throws the ball up and out.
Mm. Okay.
And that's like, when I say don't be afraid to hit the sand, like you have to hit the sand. Yeah. You have to hit behind it, and you have to get under the ball.
It's not you're putting it all
next time, it's not, you're not trying to pick it or whatever. You are being aggressive down in there. That's what shoots it up. I love it. You got your 7-iron. Yes. It's essentially a putt with the 7-iron. Like imagine when I hit these, I try to imagine that this is all green and that I have my putter in my hand.
Yes.
And I'm gonna hit the same size stroke I would if I was just hitting a putt here. That's my feel when I'm taking a straighter face club. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
All right.
Let's go make that.
We have made it to the putting surface.
We are on with a look. And nail that setup.
Yeah,
get closer to it and the hand's a little lower. That looks perfect.
Too much.
It's a good putt. That ball rolled great. There you go.
There you go. All right.
You don't have to think too much on the short ones.
No.
The only focus is if you hit it solid, the ball's gonna roll, and you'll be fine.
Perfect.
So we play one, and you make 10.
Yes, not great.
All right, let's take the 3-wood here. We're gonna take a club that's short of the true hazard, and that allows you to free swing it, hit it as hard as you want to, and then you cannot reach the penalty area.
Okay.
Great shot.
Thanks. All right.
It's perfect.
Should be okay.
Yeah, I mean, you literally almost got it to the water. That's why you hit 3-wood and not driver right there. You flush it, and you play to flush it. You don't play for the miss hit. You play to flush it.
Exactly.
That was perfect.
All right, so we're at 66 to it. The water is intimidating me right now.
Yeah, it is.
So.
And imagine if that water's not there, what are you doing? What club are you hitting?
Probably my 54.
Then
full swing.
Then that's what we're doing.
Okay.
We're not, and in a situation like this, for an amateur, you can get so freaked out about the water that you just blow it long. If you can look at this and say, I got 66 yards. What club goes 66 yards? What type of shot? And then just hit it.
I'm changing my mind. I'm going to hit my 48.
Really?
Well, because 66, I'm like, well, that's closer to 70.
What do you hit your 54?
Like 55.
All
I
right.
would get to the front.
I'm fine with that.
I'm afraid of the.
We can make 4 from over the green. Yeah, we can make 4 from over the green.
Right?
So that's your club, and that's the. Convince yourself that's perfect.
Okay.
And you flushed it just long.
All right.
It's all right. Over the water.
Right, we're over the water. We're not wet.
We can. Your short game. We'll dial it in. You can make a 4 from there.
Okay.
So if you're hitting your 7-iron, your spot to fly it is right in here. Money. So good. My girl. Awesome. Way to go.
Thank
and
you.
that's so you taking that 7-iron gave you a margin of error because you landed it just a little short of it, but it still rolls right through.
Right.
And now you got a 5-footer to save par.
Yay.
We're gonna have to change one thing about you.
Yeah.
And that's marking it with a coin.
No, I know. I just didn't
It's so hard to read a putt with a tee in the ground.
I didn't take it out of my bag yet, guys.
So when I get back here and I look, I see we got a high point over here.
Yep.
That ridge, and we got one over here. And it kind of funnels into where you're essentially right in the middle. So then I look kind of at the grain and up past the hole. And if I envision a ball rolling that made it through the hole, where would it end up? And I think it would end up a little bit this way.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm thinking kind of a right center because I think as the ball rolls, it has a chance to end up this way past the hole.
Okay.
So anywhere between center and right center, I think you have a really good chance of making this.
Okay.
That looks great. Let's freaking go! Great putt.
Yay!
You go to the next hole, great bounce back. That's kind of a key in a higher handicap situation is if you do make a bad number and have something go awry is bouncing back and not following it up again on the next hole. Exactly.
Number. So right over the bunkers?
Yep, right at the flag. You can honestly shade a little left.
Kind of like where that rake is kind of like hanging out, or I don't know if that's a rake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if your miss tends to be a little right, we can shade it a little left, even going kind of the left green side bunker up there. And the wind's a little off the left. You can hit it as hard as you want to.
And leaving it open.
It's all right.
All right. I don't think it got...
It's fine. It didn't get to the trees.
Yeah, it didn't get in the trees.
So now we can kind of say, all right, if we're going to hit driver,
yeah,
we may need to shade it a little more left because it's
tailing
a little bit.
Tailing.
So we can now make a slight adjustment and
end up
just
on the
bump
fairway.
it over a little bit.
I
don't think you have to worry. You won't
I don't have to worry
think
about
the
that,
tree.
right? Okay, so then I'm going to use 7.
Okay, I love it. And if you hit it, you can kind of rip it at the pine just left of the bunker.
Just left of the
like
bunker.
the big pine, the left of the green side bunker.
Okay.
That's where I'm looking with this.
Okay.
If it tails right, you're perfect right in front of the
right?
green. If it goes straight, you still got a good shot.
Fine.
Be committed to that tree. Heck yeah.
All right, a little behind it, but it works.
Your short game has proven itself through a couple holes that little 7-iron chip. If you were to go long,
yeah,
you can kind of bump it right back up.
All right.
And
So
I'd rather you hit something that can fly past that bunker, and then it opens up
okay.
there.
It went to the right.
We're back in the bunker, baby.
Hey, but we learned
Good
something.
strike. You're up there, and now hopefully we can use a little tidbit from the first.
Exactly.
You can splash it out right there next to the hole. A more square setup is what I'll call it.
Okay.
And
hit that sand.
Hit the sand. Let that club head past. And if it were in the fairway, I would be hitting probably like a 90-yard fairway shot. That's how much speed I'm having.
Okay.
And when you have the club face open and you hit behind it, that's how it pops it up.
Okay.
It's not like you have to look at this like I got 20 yards. I'm hitting like a 90-yard sand wedge in speed-wise.
Okay. Hey, we're out.
Oh, I know,
we're
but
out.
it's so close.
We're out.
Call it, you have options. But you're on such a severe upslope. If you take a 54,
it's just gonna go
gonna
up
go
and die, right?
Yeah, you could take
like
a pitching wedge or a 9-iron and kind of the same type shot you're hitting with your 7.
Okay.
And just like plop it.
Plop it over there.
It'll plop and run.
All right, let me get the 9er.
This is an awkward stance.
Yeah.
And you see how fluffy the ground is?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna not go open face.
Close it.
It's
Put
just
it, almost.
Yeah, and see, like your club sinks in.
Yeah.
You have to keep the club kind of up top.
Okay.
Because you're better off hitting it a little on the bottom of your club than you are the top groove.
Okay.
So just try to, honestly, your club's gonna stick in the ground anyways. So just try to really hit the back of the ball. Easy.
Stop.
Dang it.
God darn it.
So you kind of swung it with the slope and pulled it. When you have a club that has this like less of loft compared to what you're using, it's really just a small swing. Like
Okay.
the de-loftedness is going to get it to come out running. So I like to kind of play it, it's hard to say play it back or front because you're such an awkward stance, but just with a pretty square club face and just a little plop.
Oh yeah, look at that.
And the plop runs. I should have told you like a smaller swing, but you don't have to, that's the beauty of using a 9-iron.
Yeah.
You don't have to swing it big. It's just a little bitty boop,
and
the ball gets out and it runs. This is feel. And it's kind of tough to teach feel, but if you take a couple practice strokes, take them looking at the hole instead of the ground to kind of envision where you want this ball to end up. There you go. Practice stroke looking at, that's perfect. That ain't bad.
All right.
You comfortable on the left edge?
I think so, yes.
Let's go. Great putt.
Thank you.
Way to go. It was about to get messy, and we cleaned it up. You go to par 5, again, hit a great drive, and then we got in the bunker.
Yeah, the bunker's not fun.
It's not
fun.
We need to make it fun. We need you to be committed in the sand and hitting the sand, and using the sand as kind of your friend to get the ball out. The club doesn't have to do the work. It's the club underneath the sand throwing it up. What's like a 110 shot? 120.
120 would be like my 8-iron. The flag's at 136.
Okay. How far does 7-iron go?
About 130.
Then that's perfect. You hit it dead straight.
Yeah.
Tomahawked it. Holy smokes. That's fine.
Is that okay?
Just munched.
We have a little further to go with it, right? So.
Yeah, but at the same time,
I don't want to go
most of it is green.
Okay.
So same kind of deal with your 7-iron. Like it lands anywhere from probably here to here.
And it's fine.
And you're gonna be fine. It's okay.
Right.
I mean, honestly, you hit it good. It was a way stickier bounce than I was in. The other ones have kind of scooted.
Scooted out, yeah.
Good speed. Really good speed.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Oh, yay.
Money.
There we go. Yay.
All right. Good 4.
All right, 4.
Way to go, partner. You picked a really good target.
Yes.
Hit it just long and left in a spot where you weren't going to make worse than 4.
Exactly. And then it just went straight.
Yeah.
And it didn't hurt us.
Another nice bounce back after making double on the par 5 to make a, call it a comfy 4.
Comfy 4.
If I'm telling you where to hit this based on what's gone on,
Yes.
I think you hit it right over the
bunkers?
middle of them.
Okay. Because it's
You
going to go
can shade right center type deal like at the flag is fine. But if you hit it straight, I want it to be able to get to the fairway. And if you play a little bit of a push, you got some wind off the left too. So I think you can aim it just left of the flag and
be okay.
and hit it. Yep. Heck yeah. That's so good.
All right. That's going to work.
That's literally perfect.
Yay. 99.
99. You need that confidence
I
of
know.
like, this is the club.
Yep.
This is what I'm going to do.
Yep.
It's the same swing as last hole with a pitching wedge.
With a
Like
pitching wedge.
if you aim it slightly left of the hole and you flush your pitching wedge, you have
We'll be gone. We'll be good.
it's perfect. And we'll have a look at birdie.
Okay.
Come on, baby.
Get over.
Come on.
I do not want to be in the sand again.
Trust me, I didn't want to go back in there either. When a putt breaks this much, call it 1.5 feet or more.
Yeah.
I try to find the highest point possible
Okay.
that I think I can still make it.
Okay.
So I'll kind of get a read first and see, all right, there's low line with speed, and then I just kind of keep bumping it up until I'm like, all right, if I put it there, it's not going to break all the way.
Yeah.
So then I know that's my max, and I try to get it close to that.
How do you figure out what is the highest point?
So when I'm looking, I'll point to a couple things.
Yeah.
When I look at this originally, I think if I hit it hard, like with pace,
Yeah.
I could make it right about in here.
Okay.
So then I kind of start bumping up and call it like in here.
Okay.
Let me come back and look at that little spot. And I say, all right, you know, I think my max height would be right around this piece of grass.
Okay.
So now you kind of give yourself similar to kind of how Solly does with tees, but we're going to do it further back in here.
Okay.
So I'm going to look in here and try to go, all right, if I can keep it inside that piece of grass, I have a really good chance at making this putt.
Okay.
One time for the kid.
Oh, it was just a little too.
That's a great putt. I mean, that's gosh. I mean, much as I was rooting for that to go in, I'm so pumped you have 6 inches to tap it in.
All right, par.
What a par. Nice work.
Yeah.
That's one thing that you can kind of key on is play to your strengths. Your 100-yard game is pretty good.
Yeah.
And you had 100. You hit a beautiful shot right there on the green. You gave yourself closest look at birdie all day.
Yeah, and it was very easy par.
Yeah. But this is one you don't have to try to fade it over.
No, I don't try to do any of it. So.
But like this is where we build our buffer, aiming further left to kind of avoid those a little bit.
Yeah.
So instead of aiming it down like the center, and if the miss would go right in the bunkers, we're going to bump our target left of that big tree down the middle, kind of the white spot on the
it's on the cart
kind of
path.
The cart path.
Yeah.
Because if you hammer it on that line dead straight,
and it turns,
you're fine.
We're good.
Money. Golly. I mean, this is like, this is a taste of old Hueber here where I just hit fades all the time. And it's really bringing back some good mojo for me. I may not retire. This may be the spark that I needed.
216 to the hole.
Yeah, so this is perfect.
Okay.
So that bunker short right, it's 151 yards over the middle of it.
The
so
one over here.
Yeah, so we're looking at probably 120 to keep it short. And that, if you were to lay up from here, it's 108 over the far left part of the left one. So if you were to hit an 8-iron, like your 120 club, at the flag, or maybe just a little shaded a little left,
you'd have about
that'll leave you 100 yards in. Great shot.
Thanks.
Great shot.
All right. 98. Flip 99.
I mean, that's
so
how you did it.
Pitching wedge, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's the same. Same as the last
literally
one.
laid up to the exact
But that
number.
is why we hit, why you kind of think through and say, all right, I
Yeah.
just flushed one from 100.
Yeah.
We got 216 back there, almost 220 into the wind. Let's hit a club that leaves us 100 and you have 99 yards.
Yeah.
Now you have that swing of the last hole, like,
Yeah.
replicate it. Hustle, hustle, hustle.
Get up. Ah, I got
It's
the
okay.
wind.
Yeah. So when I look at these long ones, the main thing I focus on is what's the last 10 to 15 feet doing.
Yeah, because it
Because
doesn't
it
matter
has so
down
much,
there.
it has a lot of speed at the beginning that it doesn't typically
brake's
break
not-
that much. It's all right.
All right.
If you play it straight and you flush it,
It's gonna go in.
it will go in the hole.
Right? Yeah.
If you air to the edges and start it on towards an edge, I don't think it goes in.
Okay.
Money.
Bang.
Money! That's how we do, baby!
We made a par again.
Another one, just
Love
like
it.
so solid. Driving in the fairway, laid up
This
to
is the layup.
You
We
picked the
picked
100
the
yard,
yep.
and you did it. Hit it up just short of the green.
And one putt. That was great.
Yep, 105.
105. Wind is against us a little.
So another,
It's at the back.
yes, and anything pin high and left goes all the way down.
All the way.
Fits the shot shape you've been playing. A little baby fade. I love 100 yards.
Yeah, the
which
pitching
is,
wedge.
and if it comes up a little short, you're fine.
It's okay. Yeah.
Like there's no reason to mess with flushing a
Longer.
9-iron and having it go long.
Oh, Casey. That was terrible. All right. Totally caught it that way. Not good.
That one hurt. That one hurt me in the deep parts
I
a little
know,
bit.
that
We
did
were
not-
kind of grooving.
We were grooving, and that was sucky.
Let's figure
Super
out. Right now,
sucky.
this is where like
I
you're.
just hit it,
well,
and I
no,
just,
where you go. All right,
yeah.
I got to go make a 4.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't need the hero shot here.
No.
I'm gonna go figure out a spot where I can get it and get it down to 2 from there.
Okay.
If you can get it anywhere past this bunker up there short,
Yeah.
you go right up
Yeah.
at it. And in my mind, it's just not worth it to try to
No,
go this
over
way.
there?
Now, club choice.
Exactly. That 7-iron was not helping us a lot on the first hole.
Grab your 7 wood.
7. Wooed.
I'm not going normal stance. I'm gonna put my feet almost touching and in here, and don't worry about this.
Yeah.
You're gonna have speed to come through, and it's just like this. Like just a
like
little flick.
Swat at it.
Yeah, just literally like that. It's gonna scoot through. Just a little bitty bumper. Dang it!
Gosh darn it!
You just hit behind it.
Yeah.
You know, this is kind of a defining moment where you can take it on and make a really big number, or we can continue on our route, try to get it over there and make our 5.
I know, right? I take a 6
just
or
chip.
7 and I put it
Yeah.
over there, and then we get it close. And we
I think
it
that's
in
kind
and-
of the name of the
All right,
game today.
Okay. All right. We're not creating disasters. We're
We don't
cleaning
want.
up
We want to mitigate.
We want to not have to call the disaster service in on this hole.
Let's get it back out. Money.
All right, stop. Okay,
That's fine.
great.
This is exactly what you've been doing.
Yeah, right? I feel like
Where's-
since it's really
where's your
still far
spot?
away, I was gonna kind of try to,
Close to the front of the green.
yes.
Yes.
Like there's like a little, as
yeah,
far
and
as that
even
little
honestly,
tufty
the front of
thing,
the green has enough pitch where
even if I go that far.
if it lands a couple steps on, it's fine.
Okay.
Lock
Let's
in on
go.
it. Show me something. Money. One time.
Come on, no, it's too right. Stop. Stop. All right, we can put
I
that.
love this. I mean, I just absolutely love being good at that shot is such a bonus. High handicappers don't. They don't
I know,
hit that shot.
I know.
I'm looking somewhere right in here.
Okay, perfect.
Oh.
No, I killed it. Ah!
Refocus.
Don't kill it. There we go.
Good putt. Good putt.
Thank you.
Shoot.
All right, 6. Boo.
I know. The wheels wiggled. The wheels wiggled.
We had another 100-yard shot. We're like, perfect. This is so easy.
I was thinking,
But I just left that way open, hit behind it.
I'll be honest, I had really high hopes after coming off the 2 pars.
That we were going to do it.
Had the number. It was just a really difficult spot.
I can go out like in the afternoon and just drop a bunch of balls.
Put them in weird spots. Exactly. Yeah. Kind of the mentality here is we got to hit a good tee ball. I love the tee up over on the right.
Yeah.
With the angle here. Pipeline.
147.
Money. Pins in the back. It's probably only 120, low 20s to the front.
Yeah, 124.
And we got a bunker right. So.
There. Do we want? But we want to get it up there.
You want to get it on the green. This is like, this is an opportunity to give yourself a look. You got 100.
Yeah.
It's a 140-yard shot.
Mm-hmm. All right, so then that's the 6-iron.
Perfect. Believe in yourself here.
Mm-hmm. Ah! Gosh darn it! Freaking! I looked up to see where it went before I hit the ball.
Dang it! That's the unfortunate reality is you're going to make some bad swings.
Yeah. 107. This I probably
like 9
my
this
9.
time?
Mm-hmm.
I like 9.
Like that.
Money. Perfect.
Yay! Oh, wussy.
Just kind of came up out of it. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Hit it solid. You've nailed your setup every time.
Yay! All right.
Shoot.
Shoot. All right. Boo.
We got to par the last.
We need to par.
And again, just a seed off the tee.
It was so
beautiful.
good.
And
we had such a nice little.
You had 6-iron in, and we didn't make a good swing.
No, we didn't. We chunked it.
But the key was following it up with a flush 9-iron, pin high, right there, and you had to look at 4. And this was, unfortunately, the lone 3-putt of the day.
The lone 3-putt.
The only putt all day where you kind of came out of it and waved it on the.
Yeah, I didn't stay down in that position.
The goal's a par. The goal is to have a birdie putt.
Okay.
You've hit it great off the tee. If you can hit another good drive, give yourself a look at birdie, and let's see if we can make one birdie.
One birdie. That would be lovely.
You can cover the right bunkers.
Yep.
If it goes a little right. Yep. So we're gonna play to your shot shape. See the big tree just left of the flag? I guess there's 2. The chair's back there.
Yes.
The right chair, that tree.
Okay. Yep.
Hammer it right there.
All right.
Beauty. It's money.
Right.
That's literally perfect.
Fairway.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Forget Tron being the generational driver. You are now.
I'm now the
taking the
generational
reins.
driver. 102.
Let's go.
Pitching wedge.
Or
should I do 9-iron because it's in the front?
I love the 9 here.
Okay.
The last one you had 105 on the last hole and you hit 9 and it went exactly 105.
That, right? So
this is even more of a pitch up.
Yeah.
So if you fly the same smooth 9.
Okay. And then we're putting.
And you may stuff this. Where do you look at on the golf ball? Just out of curiosity.
I don't know.
So this is truly
I know
something.
I know I should be like right on.
Focus on a dimple on the perfect top. This is you got your little logo right here.
Right
so focus on the dude's head.
Okay.
And this kind of something that helps me is to hyper focus on something small on the golf ball. Okay. Typically I pick a dimple.
Yeah.
And I'm just focusing on that, and then the ball gets in the way of the club.
Yeah. Oh, chunkity chunk. Darn it. Okay, 7-iron.
One more up and down.
Up and down.
7-iron's been great.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
It's great.
All right.
It's great. There's not much going on here.
Yeah.
You have grain going this way.
Yeah.
But I think your slope is almost the other. Go left center and hit it.
All right.
It actually did break.
All right, 5.
All right.
Can't be mad. Well, that was fun.
Pleasure. That was a great time.
Very much fun.
We shot 51.
Yes. Not great. Not my best work.
Not your best work, but we can take a few positives away.
Yes.
But also some things we need to clean up. If we could just have the tee shot on 10 back, the day could have changed drastically.
We would have like a 5 on that hole, and then it's 5 strokes.
And we're on the last hole needing a par to beat the number.
Yeah.
You need something that you go to every time, whether you have to hit it 50 yards or 20 yards.
Yeah.
Just something, a little swing that you do that gets the ball out. Cleanup club.
The cleanup club. The SERVPRO cleanup club.
If I'm going to highlight something today that's like not putting related, your ability to use the 7-iron around the green it's special. That's something that higher handicap amateurs need to take note of.
Yeah, the putting was very much our little moment on the putting green pre-round here. I think helped a lot.
Yeah. Just an easy setup adjustment.
Yeah.
Something that it's not technical. You don't have to think about how the putter moves. It's let me get my eyes closer to over the ball and my hands slightly lower from where they were to where that shaft kind of runs up your right forearm. And then it just controls the club face way better. And at this point, I have no issues with your putting. I feel like if you get it on the green, we have a legitimate chance of making it.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yep, my pleasure.
Thank you, SERVPRO.